Welcome to Then Views Jamaica. Here I give you my opinion and more on recent happenings in Jamaica and by extension the world. Before I begin, I must reiterate that you should subscribe if you haven't, like, share, and turn on your post notification bell so that you are notified whenever I post a new video. I am just alarmed by the way some politicians conduct themselves, as a war of words is setting a bad precedent in a country that's marred by crime and violence. Last Friday's sitting of the Senate exhibited strong levels of chaos as Government Senator Matthew Samuda made known his objections to a statement that was made by opposition Senator Damian Crawford. The statement made by Damian Crawford made reference to Prime Minister Andrew Holness's actions in having Shanielle Francis, the young lady whose house was demolished. Now, allegedly, she is doing advertisements on behalf of the government. Mr. Crawford said, and I quote, "The Prime Minister decided to action as he acted." However, Mr. Samuda said that Mr. Crawford's statement was misleading the Senate, as Ms. Francis was not a victim of the Prime Minister. Mr. Samuda also pointed out that the Prime Minister did not give any instructions as suggested to demolish the houses in Clifton, St. Catherine last October. But the dire question then is, who is responsible for the demolition of those houses? Let's take a listen to what Prime Minister Holness and MP Fix Jackson said.
When we examined the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. So we had the evidence of the posting of stop orders. So that's one. So let's be clear, there are 30 units we have counted on the land, and I have been informed by the SEJ that they have posted stop orders twice. Hold on. You have asked me a question, and I am explaining to you what I have been told. The second thing is that they were trying to find people who were doing the structures that were incomplete. Nobody would come forward.
I'm here every day.
Yes, but
Every day.
That's one of my real pain and disappointment. And I said it to the Prime Minister this morning in the presence of the gentleman at SCJ. SCJ, and by extension the government, is culpable because when what was happening over there, it was brought to their attention and asked for them to intervene. That is where I got involved in the process. I don't have any authority. I don't own any land. I went to the owner of the land, which is SCJ, and said, look, that piece of land here is being occupied. It is your land. I have already tried to regularize Clifton that started decades ago, not centuries ago, which was a structured way. I don't want an unstructured community to come. So when we put houses there, put lot, let us do it in a planned way. Because we're trying to correct some of the problems over all Clifton already, in terms of roadway and access and all of that. We want it to be planned. SCJ did nothing.
Having heard that, do you think Prime Minister Andrew Holness defended or caused the demolition of those houses? Let me know in the comment section below. Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson, at a security partners meeting held last Friday, disclosed that investigators are following some very strong leads in relation to the $23.2 million ATM robbery that took place last Sunday in Portmore, St. Catherine. General Anderson also stated that the suspects have been detained and the investigators who are probing the robbery are moving along quite quickly. He also stated that very soon we should have some breakthroughs in the case in the near future. With the attack on security guards transporting cash becoming prevalent, the police commissioner said that there will be changes in regards to large amount of money being transported by security guards. He said there will be 1. Uniformity in the procedures for security guards who transport cash. 2. The security industry will develop new standards which will be discussed with the police and also with the Jamaica Bankers Association. Andre McLean, president of Beryllium, whose company within just a few weeks apart have had attacks on his security guards, which left few dead and several injured, said he was looking forward to the support from the police in assisting security guards with the safe delivery of cash to business establishments. Let's take a listen to what was said.
The instant cases that were in the public over Portmore are significant to us. Our investigators are moving rapidly to not only recover items used, but also follow up on this case. We have very strong leads and we have persons in custody. That's all I'll say about the investigation at the moment, but I'm happy with the way it is going so far. And we should have some good breakthroughs in the near future. The key things, and we had a good set of discussions today, there are some key implementables that we discussed, that now the industry is going to go away to suggest and come up with their own standards. They'll have a discussion with us about these standards and our own input into how the whole operation of movement of large amounts of cash is going to take place going forward. And we will also have a discussion with them and the Bankers Association to make sure that we're all on the same sheet of music to deal with what is a great concern to us.
Well, certainly the armored car industry has to determine what are the minimum standards with which they will continue to operate. The JCF needs to decide whether they support those conditions, and we lobby with the Bankers Association to ensure that we have a common understanding of the best way forward.
But there is now a lot more focus on the industry itself and the type of activity that we do in conjunction with the risks and the criminality. So therefore, the police has taken an active approach in monitoring and giving us support on the ground, which is very good.
And finally, while thousands of teachers and public servants are yet to receive their March salaries, the opposition spokesman on finance, Julian Robinson, is calling on the government to state definitively when will these hard-working individuals receive their salaries. Mr. Robinson said that the late payments have affected the obligations that these individuals have to meet. He thus wants the government to take full responsibility in covering all late fees and penalties that might be incurred by these civil servants as they await their salaries. Do you agree with Mr. Robinson? Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections below. It's just sad, indeed, that these persons are still waiting to be paid. Let's wait and see if by Monday they will receive their salaries. I'm praying for that. Until next time, thanks for watching. This has been Ven Views Jamaica. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, and until next time, peace, love, and unity.